Gost Al Jazeera, Ruud Gullit, nogometna legenda. Mr. Gullit, thank you for your time.
You're welcome.
Croatia is in the semi-finals for the second time in a row. Many expected to them to step back a little bit. Are you surprised by Croatia's success?
Yes or no, but I think that Croatia has the luck that they always go under the radar. Everybody's talking about Brazil, everybody's talking about Argentina, all the teams that everybody expects to win, and Croatia always is under the radar. And I think that the way they play the game, and we always know that Croatia has always been a team full of technical ability, tactical ability also, players who play at the highest level. So therefore, it's not a surprise, but a surprise to a lot of fans because they always look at other teams.
Croatia's next opponent is another superpower from South America, Argentina. What is the best way for Croatia to beat Argentina in the semifinals?
I think you have to believe in yourself. That's the most important thing. I think that Argentina showed that they're technical aware, that they can adapt themselves as well. And, of course, they have Messi. Messi can make the difference. That's something that, Croatia has with Modric, of course. But, nevertheless, it's Messi. The good thing about football is that always the individual makes the difference. Some coaches think always it's about them. The most important thing for a coach is to find a system that suits the players that you have. And then you have to make them feel comfortable, make them feel happy. And if they're happy, they play better.
Another team from our region, Serbia, has not made it from the group. How you see Serbia not going forward, but Croatia always do?
I don't want to be in the middle of this of this fight. I think sometimes you need also a little bit of luck, and I think that Croatia has more experience because they've been already in a final. They have been in a tournament and advanced a lot. I think the technical, also the Serbians have a good team, but it's just that little moment that makes a difference.
The impression is that Argentina. Now Messi have helped more than any time in past. It's like everyone wants to play for Messi, for him, because his last tournament.
Yeah, it could be his last tournament. The thing is that, the myth of Maradona will always haunt you because he made them world champion. I think it's harsh to make a comparison like that. I think he finally won the Copa America with Argentina. Argentina before was not so much a team. They were struggling inside as well. And I saw now the Argentina team against Holland, and you can see that they're fighting for each other. Not only for Messi, but also for each other. And I think that is a huge improvement of what was in the past.
It has been said for decades that Africa will have a semi-finalist in World Cup. That day has come. Yes. Morocco have the best defense and has beaten Belgium, Spain and Portugal so far. Do you agree that Morocco is the biggest story of this World Cup?
One of the biggest. It is the biggest, of course, but Saudi did really well. The Japanese did also unbelievable. I think it's a tournament where surprises have been made. It's been wonderful to see that also the so-called smaller teams have a possibility to do well. And I think that nowadays it's difficult to beat so-called smaller teams. It's because everybody's fit, everybody can run for 90 minutes. Tactically also they adapted themselves. And I think that Morocco has all the credit that they deserve. I think that they've played well, they played with their hearts. I think that the fans also everywhere around here, they back them, they are fans of them. And it's good to see an African team going so well here.
Does Morocco have a chance against France in semi-finals?
Of course, but the thing is they have something more. They have been occupied by France for a long time. This is more than only a game. So therefore, there's a lot on stake also about the heritage of Morocco itself. If they beat France, oh my God, what will happen?
France, in the absence of a large number of star players, play very well. That doesn't affect our game of the France.
No, it affected a little bit. I think they were a little bit lucky against England. I think some decisions went in their way. And they were struggling also second half. I think England played much better. I think that they were under pressure also. Then they missed the penalty as well for the 2-2. So therefore, it was not as easy as people thought it would have been. So therefore, France has learned their lesson, and I think that they have to prepare themselves against a very solid Moroccan team.
Your Netherlands lost in the quarterfinals. Could they have done more in this World Cup?
Oh yes, I think we in Holland are a little bit, disappointed in the way they played. Very negative. That's not the Dutch way. Because Van Gaal believed in this system. It's a system that we are not accustomed to. It's also very, very bad to see that other teams with the system that we play do so well, especially the Moroccans. They play 4-3-3. So how is that possible? So therefore, people were disappointed. I think we saw only a few glitches of the team that played well. I think even the game against America, when we won 3-0, it doesn't do justice on the game that I saw and that everybody saw, because America was playing much better than Holland, and that is not possible. That you can't have that, and so people are disappointed, especially about the legacy you leave. Holland lost a couple of finals, but everybody loved the way we played, and now we didn't leave any impression. Nobody talks about our team, so therefore it's a pity. We saw, I think, something like 20 minutes of what we are sometimes capable of, the last 20 minutes in the whole tournament, against Argentina. That was the way, finally they let go and they just went there on intuition and they scored 2 goals. Fantastic. But then, after that, the extra time, we retreated us again and we gave the initiative again back to the Argentina, and we were lucky that we didn't get beaten in extra time. So, that's not how we think football should have been played, and so therefore, Ronald Koeman has a very big job to put football, the football that we like, back again on the pitch.
Messi, Ronaldo, Modric, is this one of the best generation that leaves the scene playing for the national team at the same time? You always have these generations. We had it also in my days and everything. But it's a very good generation. I think that with Ronaldo and Messi, we enjoyed the battle that they have with each other. Yeah. It is a pity that it's over, almost over. And the thing is now how you want to end it. How you want to end it? Do you want to end it in a bang, or do you end it on your own terms, or on the best moment? That depends on the player itself. You don't want somebody to get booted out of the team. Like Ronaldo.
You don't want that. I think that Ronaldo is a very good footballer. I think that people have been very harsh to him. He made some mistakes himself as well. So therefore, I hope he gets a moment that he can say goodbye to football in his own terms.
Your overall experience of this tournament, first tournament in desert, in this part of the world?
Now, for me, it has been fantastic. I think for us, for punditry, not to travel so much. In all the other countries, you have to take planes and everything. You have to travel so much to follow a team. Here, you can see 2 matches at the same day if you want to. It has been fantastic. And also, the harmony between all the supporters. Everybody could get along with each other.
Like Olympics.
It was like a festival, and I think I enjoyed it, and everybody enjoyed it, and so therefore, fantastic tournament till now. And what can we say?
Last question: who do you see in the final, and who will be the next world champion?
It would be great, France against Argentina, of course.
Yes, of course.
That would be on paper a great final. For some reasons, I root also for the Moroccans. For some reasons, yes. I have friends coming over from Holland. Okay, Moroccans were born in Holland. They all are here, and I have to arrange all kinds of tickets for them. So I understand the feeling that you get, to be excited for a tournament. So I root for them.
Do you think that will be the biggest sports story of all time?
If they win it,
Yes, of course.
It would be unbelievable feeling. But, you know, there's still a lot of, you know, 2 games to go. 2 games, and you know, believe in yourself. Why not?
Thank you, Mr. Gullit.
You're welcome. You're welcome.